All right, hey guys, happy Saturday. I don't know what day it is when you're watching this, but welcome to Yoga Bootcamp with the Laurens. I'm leading today, so I'm gonna be doing more of the modifications. Watch Lauren for more of the intense stuff, but this is generally kind of advanced, so it's supposed to be challenging. I'm gonna explain to you guys what we're gonna be doing. So we'll do a little warm up and then we're going into the boot camp part. So it's 3 parts, 4.5 minute rounds. Each of the 4.5 minutes is gonna be different body parts. So the first round is gonna be legs, second round arms, third round abs. So it works up to about 15 minutes total. And then we'll cool it down with some nice stretches, flows, call it a day. All right, so I'm just gonna start by showing you the first 3 moves before we get going. So legs wise, right? So we're gonna start with 180 squat jumps. So for that, you jump from side to side, touch the ground, really sink those hips. Modification, you can just do some air squats. Second, lunges. So just standing here, right? You just step it back. It's gonna be 30 seconds of this. If you have weights at home, you wanna up level it, do the lunges with the weights for 30 seconds. Then, number 3, we got some chair squats because we love chair in yoga, right? Yes. So chair squats are, you touch the ground and then you pop back up into your chair. It's kind of fun, I guess. Right? You'll get it. If you don't want to do that, you can hold in your chair. Maybe you take some pulses. And we're going to repeat that 3 times through. And then I'll fill you in on the other rounds as we get going. You ready, Law?
Yeah.
You ready to sweat? Okay.
All amped up today. I have hours to wait.
Right? I just ran 6 miles, so if I'm dying, that's why she's doing all the hard stuff. Okay, so ground down through your feet. We're gonna start front of your mat, arms by your sides, Savasana. Inhale, sweep those arms high. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, swan dive, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Either tense your fingers or bring your palms to your shins. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, plant your hands to the mat. Step back to your high plank. Hold in your first high plank. Belly button's up and in towards your spine. Puff up that space between your shoulders. Take a deep breath in. Exhale to your low push-up. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. We're gonna flow that sun, 2 more times through, just starting to warm up your body. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step or float, front of your mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep those arms high. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, swan dive, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step it back, chaturanga, high to low. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Couple breaths here. We're gonna do that 1 more time. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step or float, front of your mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep those arms high. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, high to low push-up, chaturanga, using your exhale down to low. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Take a deep full breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step or float, front of your mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep those arms high. Exhale, hands to heart center. Close your eyes here. Before we begin, set an intention for your practice. If nothing comes to mind, I invite you to take on my intention today of embracing change. Starting to just know that change is hard. Change takes effort. Change takes diving into discomfort. But that's where you see the transformation. So embrace the change, push yourself beyond your limits, and see where this life takes you. So we're gonna seal that intention with 1 breath together. So take a full deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Open your eyes. Switching gears. Okay, from Zen to not so Zen. I'm gonna set my little timer here. So we're gonna do 4.5 minutes pretty continuously through. You'll get 30-second breaks in between. We're gonna give this a go.
Woo.
All right, so I'm just gonna start my little timer here.
Resuming your Tabata work.
Okay, you ready? 180 squat jumps.
Exercise.
Exercise, here we go for 30 seconds. We're on the opposite. Keep do what feels good. Maybe you start with the squat jumps or 180 squat jumps, and then if it gets too much, just come to your squats. The point is we're breathing through it. Cardio requires a little more consistency. Maybe you need to slow it down a little bit to keep up. We got the last 3 seconds here going into those lunges. So maybe you grab your weights, maybe you don't. 30 seconds here. How you doing, La?
Great.
We just began. Halfway, guys, 15 seconds left. Bending into that back knee. Keeping your form here. Form is so important. So if you find yourself getting a little tired, slow it down. For 3, 2, last one, find those chair squats. Sink those hips low. Right? I'll face you guys. You touch the ground, then arms go high. 30 seconds here. We'll not feel it. And if it gets too much, just hold it. Hold it here. Maybe tiny pulses. Round one's almost done. 10, 8, 7, 6. We're gonna go right back into those 180 squat jumps. No breaks. Max it out. Woo. Keep going, Ma. You got this. Never give up.
Never surrender.
Never. You're amped up, right?
Quads are on fire.
My quads are so on fire.
Woo.
But that's how we embrace the change, right? Transformation. Whew. I'm gonna watch her. Keep going, guys. You guys got this. Back and forth. 5 seconds here. Going back into those lunges. 30 seconds. Pick up your weights. Let that breath slow down, or maybe hands can be to your hips. 20 seconds. Breath really increases. Second round, right?
Quiet.
All right, 10 seconds left here, guys. You guys got this. 2, last one. Chair squats, touch the ground. Feet to touch. Keep going. We only have one more round of your legs after this. And those legs are gonna get a little break. I'm gonna hold this. Heart rate's up. For 10, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Last one, last round. 180 jump squats. Come on, La. Whew. I'm trying to get on the same page as you.
I'm going in opposite directions.
We're always opposites. And I'm talking because I'm half-assing this and she's really doing the whole thing. But at home, right, nobody's watching you. What do you do when no one's watching you? Maybe some weird stuff. Maybe you just, I'm trying to distract you guys, yeah. All right, back to those lunges. Little chance to focus on strength a little more. Let your heart rate slow down and really focus on your form. Building those leg strength, your glutes. Who doesn't want strong legs and a nice looking butt, right?
Big booty!
Check out Lauren's glute flow. Last 3 seconds here. Ready? Chair squats, touch the ground. Third time's the charm, right? We're gonna get this weird movement. Break is coming, guys. This is the last thing. You get 30 seconds break.
So close.
Get that heart rate up, sweat it out. 15, I'm gonna hold. Lauren's gonna keep going.
Hell yeah.
Never giving up. I say that all the time, because for me it really helps. Last 3, 2, Last one. Grab a sip of water while we're toweling off, 30-second break. I'm gonna show you the next round. So option one, well not option one, the first 30 seconds is burpees. So you just jump it up. I'll show you modifications as we go. Second round, push-ups. For this, you're probably gonna go lower to your knees. Last thing, plank, jack, shoulder taps. And here we go. Ready?
Yes.
Burpees, 3, go ahead. Jumping it up. Take any variation here. I'm gonna do the modified, you just step it back and forward. If you wanna add a jump, go for it. And maybe you don't jump at the top. This is another option. If you wanna add a push-up, burpees, there's so many variations. All right, push-ups are next. 30 seconds. Definitely lower into my knees right now. Those burpees are a lot in your arms. So usually push-ups are something that I enjoy.
I hate push-ups.
That's why I make her do them every time. But you make me do stuff I hate.
I know.
So sometimes you gotta do stuff you hate, right? Going into those plank jack shoulder taps in 4 seconds. Ready?
Exercise.
All right, jump it out, back in. Modification, stay in your plank, tap opposite shoulders. Maybe you lower down to those knees and tap opposite shoulders here. Just 30 seconds. Well, we only have about 10 seconds left, and then we're gonna go back into those burpees right away. Just using your breath. For 2, last one, burpees. Back to them. I'm just jumping back without the jump. Super challenging. This really is gonna help your yoga practice though. When you get your heart rate up and breathe through it, getting through those more challenging poses. For 5 more seconds, guys. 3, 2, last one, down to those push-ups. Elbows wide, really engaging that chest, squeezing at the top. We're breathing hard in here. I'm definitely sweating. Drenched. We have less than 10 seconds left. Back to those plank jack shoulder taps. Plank jack shoulder taps, go for it. I'm gonna face you guys and show you on this side. So you're on your knees. Maybe you just do it like this, tapping opposite shoulders. Or maybe you lift those knees, stay here. Most advanced, and also another brain teaser, right? Keeping your mind smart is jumping it up. We have 10 seconds. Last round of arms is coming up. Only one more round of push-ups, Law. We got this. Burpees, go. Come on. This is not easy stuff, guys. If Lauren is challenged, that means this is hard.
Truth.
But last round, the break is coming. You guys have little over a minute left in this round.
Let's go.
3 seconds, push-ups, last round of push-ups.
Look at it.
Y'all thank me later. Chaturangas are gonna be on point after this.
Hell yeah.
Taking the rest though. Sometimes if you do too much day after day, defeats the purpose. But for now, we're going all in. 10 seconds. Plank jack shoulder taps coming up. Set yourself up. What do you want to do? Your choice. If you start with one thing and it doesn't feel good, find a modification that does. Last 30 seconds, I'm going to stick in with this with you guys. For 20. Heart rate's picking up. Really, you want to avoid sticking your butt up in the air. When you get tired, it's hard not to. So, mine may be up there a little bit, but nobody's perfect. We're just breathing, sweating, getting out of our heads. A lot of times your mind is what holds you back. Recovery. Grab a sip of water. We're going right back in. Luckily, Lauren likes abs. So, mountain climbers, number 1. 30 seconds of those. And then we're gonna stay in that plank, taking your hand to your opposite foot. Then you're gonna lower down to your back bicycles. Those are the 3 exercises. And we're gonna begin in 5 seconds. Last round, 4.5 minutes of work, then we're gonna stretch it out. Mountain climbers, stay here, modify, bringing those knees into your chest. Breathe through it. Awesome work, Law. You're halfway through, 15 seconds left. If you did our HIIT class, it's 50 seconds of these, so we don't have 50 seconds. 30 seconds, we're going all in. 4 seconds left. Stay in that plank, taking a hand to your opposite foot. Balance, it's core. Challenging after you get your heart rate up, right? Let your breath slow down, find that core strength and your balance. In your plank. 15 seconds left here. And at home, I hope you got on a good playlist. Would be a whole lot helpful if we did too. 3 more seconds. Lower down to your behind bicycles. 30 seconds here. And then we're gonna roll right back up to those mountain climbers. Core is strong, elbows are wide, taking at any speed you wish. When I hear that little beeper, I know we're gonna roll back up to those mountain climbers. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, roll up, high plank, mountain climbers. Your variation, speed it up or modify.
Slippery on my sweat.
Right? Sweating here, breathing hard. You guys, we only have 3 minutes left of work. Of the cardio part anyways.
You're aiming for 3 minutes.
3 minutes. Oh, wait, there's this, I am doing a little surprise at the end, but 3 minutes left of this sequence. Tapping those opposite foot. To opposite hand. Focusing on your strength here. Strength and balance. And it's a lot when you've been in those mountain climbers in your shoulders. But this is how we get stronger. If it's always comfortable, you're not gonna see a change. You gotta push yourself to try new things. All right, lower down, bicycles here. Elbows wide, twisting. How are we doing, Law?
Good.
Good, you like the abs better?
Of course, my favorite.
Right?
I can do abs for days.
All right, we're getting there, getting close. Keep it up. 2, last one, last round, guys. High plank. Send those knees in.
Everything on the mat right here.
Yes, it's the last round of core here. So stay in it. Stop. Don't worry about what you have to do later, what happened before. You're here right now. It may be a different setting than your normal gym, but we're still gonna sweat it out. And for me, getting my heart rate up is the easiest way to get out of my head. Holding that plank. Here we go. Hand to opposite foot. Finding your yoga balance and your core. While your heart rate is a little up, it's super hard. But we can do hard things. Last 5 seconds, guys. For 4, 3, 2, last one, lower down. Last 30 seconds here. What do you need to do? Do you need to speed it up? Do you need to slow it down? Let's see how fast Lauren can go. I'm gonna cheer her on. All right, Law, come on, give it your all. And if you're at home, can you keep up with her? Lauren is the core master, inversion master. It all starts in your core.
It does.
So challenge yourself. You got this. Last 3 seconds. Woo! Grab a sip of water, guys.
I don't know if you can see this, but it's just drenched.
Drench. Good workout, right?
Yes, for sure.
While you're catching your breath, grab a sip of water, towel off. We have a 3-minute round. This is the bonus round. It's gonna be non-stop 3 minutes. We're gonna do some of our favorite exercises from that round. We're gonna start with burpees. We're gonna go into lunges, and we're gonna end with those chair squats. So, couple of things on the legs, but 3 minutes and then we're gonna stretch it out. So let me just reset this. I can be a little spacey and without a timer, we could do this all day. So nobody wants that, right? All right.
Absolutely not, especially during chair squats.
Yes, you can hold it though, right? If you wanna hold it. 3 minutes nonstop, towel off, get back to your mat. Ready?
Drink your water, guys.
Here we go. We're starting with the burpees, 1 minute straight.
Exercise.
Jump up and back. What variation do you need here? Do you need to challenge yourself a little more? Is your heart rate up? Are you sweating? You should be. If not, pick it up. And if your heart's going out of control, slow it down. You want to get through this minute and do whatever it takes to do so. If you need to take a little break, take a little break. And then you just come back to it. The point is you still finish it. 20 seconds left, guys. And if it's getting too much, just step it back. I like the claps at the top of the burpees. It keeps the spirit going. Last 8 seconds, going right into those lunges. Take your weights or you don't. Last one. Lunges, guys. Woo, Lauren's going for the weights. I like it.
Big booty, you know me. Big booty games. Goals.
Right? It's all about just sticking with it. Feeling a burn, also sweating, and a little out of breath. Those things are all so important to notice changes. Notice changes in your body and your mind. I'm more than halfway there, guys. Last round we have coming up those chair squats, chair holds. Maybe you do a mix of a bunch of things. But by the end of this minute, that little mind teaser is going to make a whole lot more sense. So we have less than 10 seconds. 5 seconds left. Last round. And this time I promise you it's the last round. Chair squats, what do you have to do? Jump it up. Touch the ground, sink those hips low. If it gets too much, just hold it. Breathing through it, and then when you catch your breath, get back right back into it. We have 30 seconds left. 30 seconds left of this cardio boot camp. Then you get a little break. So give everything you have. Woo. Feeling it. Whew. My quads are on fire.
Yep. Keep working, guys. We got this.
Whew. Teamwork. 10 seconds. 7. Last 5. 3. 2. Last 1. We are done. Whew. Nice job, La. How do you feel?
Good.
Good?
Great.
Oh, I feel thirsty.
Yeah.
Did I bring my water in here? That's okay. At home, drink water. No. No, I brought a different bottle. It's in my bag. But we're good. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed that part. We're going to get into the yoga aspect of it. Not that wasn't yoga mindfulness, because for me, The cardio really helps with that. It helps, like I said, to get me out of my head and more just focusing on how I feel and back into my heart. And now we're just gonna slow it down and really soak up all the benefits of that. So, come to the top of your mat, arms by your sides. Inhale, sweep those arms high. Exhale, hands to heart center. One more, inhale, sweep your arms high. Exhale, hands to heart center. And close your eyes here for a minute. Just feel your heartbeat. Notice how that feels. Any differences from the beginning of practice. And just start to take a deep, full breath in. Sigh it out. Sweep those arms by your ears. Arms go high, open your eyes, and sink into your chair pose. Don't worry, we aren't doing anything crazy. We're just gonna hold this chair for a breath or two. Sink those hips, lift through your heart. Notice if you can see all 10 toes. If not, start to shift those hips back a little bit. We'll be here for 2 more breaths, for 2. Last one. Now weight's gonna start to shift to that left foot. Next breath in, rise up, one leg Tadasana. Engage your core here. Flex that right foot. And take a deep breath in. And exhale, open arm twist to the right. Right hand goes back, left arm goes forward. Maybe you wanna go for the more advanced variation here, grabbing for the outside of your foot, straightening through that leg. My IT bands are super tight, which I always say, but it shows, right? Like for me, this is more comfortable. Take one more round, a breath here. And next breath in. Sweep those arms high. And back to your crescent lunge here. You're in the ball of your back foot. Left hip back, right hip forward. Maybe you take a slight bend in that back knee. Take one more big breath in here. And exhale, open up to your warrior 2. Set it up, settle in, catch your breath. Deeper breaths, breathing in and out of your nose, gently constricting the back of your throat. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, sit deeper. Inhale, flip that front palm reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. Maybe you want a little more support here, taking that left forearm to your thigh. Maybe your right bicep goes by your ears, or maybe your top hand is long towards the ceiling. Gaze up or down. Maybe you want to go for a half bind. Just do whatever feels good in your body. And if it doesn't and you want to come out, find a variation that does feel good. And take one more round of breath here. And your next breath in, gentle warrior. Send those arms high, straighten through that front leg. Maybe you gaze up, deep breath in. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, gentle. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale to your star pose, heels in, toes out. And exhale to your horse. Just hold here. Engage your pelvic floor. Engaging your outer thighs, inner thighs, elbows in line with your shoulders. We're just gonna hold this one. Breathe. Sometimes slowing it down can be the most challenging. For 3, 2. Can you hear your own breath? Last one. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, chair pose, back of your mat. Hold here. We're just gonna take this on the other side. So working our way back around and start to ground down through that right foot. Inhale, rise up, one leg Tadasana, lift your left leg. Engage your core here, find the balance. Deep breath in. Exhale to your twist. Left arm goes back, right arm forward, and take any variation here. Maybe you want to go for a half bind. Maybe you want to grab the outside of your foot, as Lauren is doing, for a little more of an IT band hamstring stretch. And take one more round of breath. Inhale back to center. And exhale, step it back to your crescent lunge. Set it up on this side, right hip back, left hip forward, maybe a slight bend in that back knee. I'm still sweating.
Me too.
You must be.
It was drugs.
It means we're getting rid of stuff we don't need, right? Sweating it out. Maybe a little more alcohol than usual the past few days. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, warrior two. Settle in, facing the back of your mat. Opposite side, squeeze those shoulder blades together. Find some length through your fingertips. Can you send your gaze just beyond those front fingertips?
You guys see how much I'm shaking? Embrace it.
Embrace the shake. Next breath in, flip that front palm reverse. Gaze up or down. Take one more big breath in. Exhale, extended side angle. Your variation on this side. Maybe you want to find a bind, half bind. Find some length in that left side body. Take 2 more breaths wherever you are, deep focused breaths. On your next breath in, open up those arms. Inhale, rise up, gentle warrior. Straighten that front leg, palms touch, gaze up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, gentle. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, star pose, heels in, toes out. Exhale, goddess. We're gonna add some pulses on this round, just to mix it up. So start to lift that front heel. Tiny pulses for 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, lower, lift the back heel for 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, lower, lift both. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, lower and hold. Can you sit just a little bit lower? Take one more big breath in. Exhale, chair pose. Fronting your mat and landing where we started. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, sit lower. Inhale, rise up, straighten those legs. Maybe you take a back. One more big breath in. And exhale, release, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, palms to the mat, step back to your high plank. So we did a whole bunch of work today. If you want to go through a chaturanga, go for it. If not, high plank to down dog, send those hips back. Inhale, your right leg goes high. Exhale, bend your knee, open your hip. Inhale, right leg high. And exhale, half pigeon. Send that right knee to your right wrist, shin across your body. If this doesn't feel good, you can take figure 4 on your back and square your hips. If you have blocks at home and have a space underneath that glute, feel free to place it there. And you just want to lift that chest and start to lower all the way down to your forearms. Let your head rest on a towel, a block, or the earth. Start to slow down here. Stretching out those legs that we just worked so hard, your glutes, your hips. And just notice where your mind starts to go. And sometimes that's the most challenging part of all. But no, we're always going to have thoughts. Our mind is never blank. That's normal. It's just learning not to hold on to them for too long anyways. Let those thoughts come and go and focus on your breath. So take one more full round of deep breath here. You can choose to stay here. If you want to go for the quad stretch, start to rise up to your palms. And you're just going to bend into that left knee. Sweep your left arm back and around. Reach for the top of that left foot. Whew. Needed. If you are super flexible like Lauren and can lower down, give it a try. I'm pretty much stuck here. But you don't have to be flexible to do yoga. I think that's a huge misconception that a lot of people fear when they enter a yoga room. It's really just about moving, breathing, and challenging your mind. So take one more breath. And if you have the quad stretch, release it. Plant those palms down. Walk them back by your hips. Tuck your back toes, 3-legged dog. Right leg goes high. You can kind of do whatever feels good here if you want to roll out that hip. Maybe you want to flip your dog. I love back bend, so I'm going to go for that. Just do something.
But I should do it.
Right? Opposites again. Opposites attract, my friends. Meet.
That is what I'm working on this month.
Good. Meet in your down dog. I gotta work on my inversions. Inhale, left leg goes high. Exhale, bend your knee, open your hip. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, find that half pigeon on this side. Left knee to that left wrist, send your shin across your body. Lower those hips down and just set it up. Notice maybe one side right away feels different than the other. Just want to square those hips and start to walk your hands down. Use a block if you wish, or maybe you take this on your back, figure 4. And just let your head rest. Maybe you imagine a light, a white light. As you breathe in, you fill it up and send that white light to anywhere that feels tight. And as you breathe out, you send that white light, that energy out into the world, releasing it that you no longer need. A lot of times we store so much emotions in our hips. And it can be super challenging to just let that go. But the more you slow down and breathe and just acknowledge it, the easier it becomes. Because once you're aware of things, you have the power to change. So take one more round of breath. Choose to stay here or start to rise up palms. Go for the quad stretch, bend into that right knee, right hand sweeps back and around, grab for the top of that foot, and just breathe. You can get a little bit of a shoulder opener here as well, a little back bend. Take one more full round of breath here. And start to release. Sweep that right hand down and around. Slowly release that right leg. Plant those palms. 3-legged dog. Inhale, left leg goes high. Do what you need on this side. Bringing some movement, blood flow back into that left hip. Stay here or start to flip your dog. And we're all going to meet back in that final down dog. And take a deep, full breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Make it audible, make it loud. One more time, deep, full breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale, rise to your tiptoes. And exhale, just lower those knees down to your mat. Take a seat back on those heels. Grab a sip of water, towel off. We're gonna make our way down to your mat. So whenever you're ready, you can shift your hips to one side. Send your legs out long in front of you. A little trick that I learned from the yoga training is you remove the flesh from under your sit bones to help really ground down, connect with the earth, and find a long spine here. And on your inhale, sweep those arms out in front of you. And exhale, core strength lowers you all the way down to the earth. From here, draw your knees into your chest. Rock from side to side. Give that low back a little massage. Now, start to take your arms out like wings, or maybe you cactus them. It's whatever space you have. And we're going to go into a twist. If you want a little deeper twist, you can start to take that right knee over your left, cross at your knees, and then you're just going to start to twist over to the left. If not, you can keep your knees to touch like law, simple twist. So you feel a nice little stretch in the outside of that right hip as well. We did lots of leg stuff today, so a little extra stretch never hurts. Over to the ceiling or to the right. And take one more round of breath here. And your next breath in, return back to center. If you have those legs crossed, just switch it out. Left knee over your right. Deep breath in. Exhale, twist over to the right. Grounding down through both shoulders. Gaze wherever feels good and just completely letting that breath slow down. Next breath in, return back to center. Find your happy baby pose here. Reach for your big toes or outsides of your feet. Grounding down through your low back. Stay in stillness or move from side to side. Now, if there's any final movements that you need before ending your practice today, a couple breaths to do so. Maybe you want to take your legs up the wall, Supta Baddha Konasana. Something that your body's calling for. And if your body's calling for rest, start to make your way to your final resting pose, a place where you can close your eyes and settle. And just start to let everything go. And when you find that space, start to take a deep, full breath in, fill up, hold it at the top, and then sip in just a little more air and hold that. Open mouth, exhale. Let it go. Savasana. Allowing yourself to be here for the next few moments. I'll guide you out when the time has come. Now you can choose to stay here for however long you like, but if you're ready to come back, start to just deepen your breath. And start to find gentle movements with your fingers and your toes. Maybe you roll your ankles and wrists in circles, or take your head from side to side. And then extend your arms over your head. Find a full body stretch here, lengthening from your toes to your fingertips. And draw your knees into your chest. You can roll over to either side for your fetal pose. Pausing here, top hand grounds to the earth. Closing your eyes. Just reminding yourself to embrace change, transformation. Now is the time we're all going through so many changes. It may feel like the world is spinning beneath you at the rate the change is coming. Every minute, hour, day is different. But know that you have control of your breath. You have control of your mind, your body. So come back to that and use that as the power to embrace the change within yourself. So use your top hand to guide you up to a comfortable seat. Bring your hands to heart center. Maybe you close your eyes here. And we're just gonna close today with one breath together. So take a full, deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Draw your thumbs to your third eye center. So we bow forward and say, Namaste.
Namaste.
All right, guys. I hope you feel good. I hope you got a good workout as well as stretch, kind of well-rounded thing. Quick, efficient. How do you feel?
I actually feel good.
Okay. We'll see you guys next time and enjoy the rest of your day.